give thanks to God, give all praises to God, because our praise is due to God and God alone. Today I want to just briefly speak on some of the topics that went on in our society. And one of the topics that I wanted to speak on is kind of sensitive with people that have a lack of knowledge is the Micheal Jackson. When Micheal Jackson died, a lot of people mourned, and they act as though as if they were idol worshippers. They acted as if Micheal was God. And I understand that. Micheal Jackson was a great entertainer. Okay? Other than that, I knew nothing about his personal life. But I do know one thing, and that's during the time he had died, we had a big gathering, and it was on TV, and we had a Reverend Al Sharpton get up and speak, and he acted as though as if Micheal Jackson was God and that he had done a lot for the community of black people or for humanity. But in actuality, Micheal hasn't done anything, and we was in violation. Because see, what the first thing that brother should have did was gave praises to God. You go back and you look at the ceremonies they had. Here go a minister, a reverend, come in and speak about a man and give this man credit as though as if he has had this big of an impact on our community. Like he was really like he was a Martin Luther King. He was a civil rights activist, like he was just, out just really fighting. No. Remember, like I said, Micheal was a good entertainer. And for the masses of people, Micheal is not something that you want your kids to grow up and be like. Don't get this twisted. He wasn't a good father figure. He didn't take care of kids. He didn't have a responsibility where he nurtured and educate a child. Okay, yeah, let me give $1 million to a kid foundation. Okay? That's not being in a kid's life and giving a kid the nurturing and education and the guidance that he needs. We have our kids looking up to these entertainers as if they are role models for us. But the true characteristics of these entertainers, we shouldn't want our children to almost become like. But we want to sit here and praise Micheal Jackson. And we want to act like he was a messiah. No, he was just an entertainer. And you need to understand that he was just an entertainer. This brother had 2 or 3 incidents where he supposed to have been with kids. Man was never with a female. He was never with a woman. This ain't what you want your son to grow up and be like. You want your son to enjoy what is right and forbid what is wrong. You want him to have the characteristics of a man to be able to go out and provide for a family. So you can have all the money in the world, you rich and you single. That's not what this is about. No, you supposed to have, as a man, you supposed to have a family. And you supposed to be taking care of a family. You supposed to nurture and educate your family and teach your family what's right from what's wrong. And to give all praises to God. Not an entertainer. Not to come up on stage and glorify an entertainer and say, Micheal taught us how to love. Micheal taught us how to care for each other. Micheal knocked down the doors. Micheal, I'm tripping off of this brother. Nah, man, y'all got this twisted, man. Micheal ain't ain't did nothing for you and your family. You don't know Michael. You just a fan. And that goes for any other entertainer. It ain't just Michael. You as parents must nurture and educate your own children. But don't look for these entertainers and these actors to be role models for our children of today's society. We can't do that.